Struggle's real. Okay, hello and welcome to the live workout today. Today's workout is broken up into 3 blocks. Our first block is an AMRAP, which means as many rounds as possible or as many reps as possible. We're going to go for rounds today. So the first exercise is a squat to press. You can either sit onto a chair or you can just squat, press overhead at the top. The second movement is a push-up. My recommendation is to an elevated push-up. So a floor or chair or a wall is going to be your friend or a desk. Unless you can like pump out like a ton of push-ups, then go for it. This is your workout. Okay. Block 2, we're going to be on the floor. You're going to do a chest fly to a pull over, which is going to help us work the chest and the lats here underneath, followed by a core movement, which is shoulder taps. I'll show a couple different modifications based on where you're at as well. Our last one is going to be a heel plank, which is a version of a glute bridge, but it really focuses those hamstrings and glutes, followed by stir the pot, the type of Pilates movement, and we're going to stretch in between those rounds. Questions, comments, concerns?
No.
I see bunches of smiling faces, so I'm assuming everything is good. There's no panic yet.
Sounds like we're gonna get our asses kicked. That's what I heard. I
Let's
just
go.
got my kid to sleep. I ran down here. I was like starting to fall asleep in his room. So I'm like, gotta get myself awake for this.
Well, don't worry. We're going to start our warm up. I'm with you. I'm on team 4 hours sleep with you.
Yeah,
So
you
man, it's good though. We're going to be good. So Pitbull's going to start our warm up here. So if you were here the other day, the warm up is going to look really similar because I keep it the same. Okay. Alternating knee hugs to start here. Focusing on lengthening that leg. There we go. Nice. So alternating knee hugs here, standing. Right there. Still did not get the camera right. Dang. One of these days. There we go. Nice. Let's do 2 more each way. Then we're going to go quad pull and reach. Nice. Quad pull and reach. So if you can't quite grab that foot, you can step and kick. Either one. But it's a small, quick hold on that quad pull and reach. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. Nice. We're going to go sweeps next. 1 more each side here. Nice. Sweeps. Remember, 1 leg straight, 1 leg's bent, toes pulled off the ground. Sweep the floor, alternating sides. Try to feel the lengthening down the leg, pushing the hips back, and sweep. We don't want to like squat into it like here. We want to keep that leg straight and sweep. So almost like if you were going to bow is what you want to think about. There you go. Nice. Squat touches our next. 2 more each way. 1 more each way, and this is your reminder if you did not start your watch or your ring or whatever device you have, this is your reminder. Good. Squat touches. Take a wide stance, reaching for the floor, bring it up. If you can't get to the floor, kneecaps up, shins up, or over a boxer step. Try to sit down, keeping that torso up, letting those knees travel over the toes. Heels stay on the ground though. Nice work, y'all. You have 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice. Wide stance here, alternating side lunge. So I like to have my feet outside my shoulders, rotated out like 45 degrees. You're gonna sit into that side, come back up. So from the side, just so you can kind of see, that's kind of what it looks like. So this is the one time you do want to kind of sit those hips back, letting that knee travel over those toes. There you go. Nice work. Nice work. Breathe. As you get more comfortable, you can sit lower into it if you'd like. This is your workout. Give me 2 more each way here. Nice. Last one. Good. Standing tall, calf raises. Go to the top of your calf raise. Have a little handheld if you need to. Hold for 2. Control down. I don't want to see the plop. I want to come up, control, back down. There you go. If you have the control or the strength, alternate between 1 foot at a time. You can do 1 or 2 on one side, but try to get to the top as tall as that foot can go with the ball on the ground. Come back down. There you go. One more each side here. Last one. Nice, good. Okay, big arm circles here. Make them as big as you can. We're starting with that wax off position. Big, big circle here. And I want you to fight on the back part to really try to squeeze those shoulder blades as you rotate those arms around. 3, 2, 1 more, then we're gonna reverse. Reverse. Fight to make it as big as possible as you come back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, bring it forward. Keep going here. There we go. Nice job. We're trajectory, we're going here. Good, give me 2, 1. Nice. Arms forward. Fingertips are shoulder width apart. Arms are straight. I want you to pinch the shoulder blades together, pull apart. If you have a hard time feeling that or doing that, take right here that 90-degree angle like you're doing a bicep curl and pull your arms apart, pinch the shoulder blades together, bring it back. Elbows stay inside though. We don't want to go out here. Keep it in, open the door, close. Straight arms here. It's forward and back, hands never pull apart here. Nice. There you go. If you have a hard time with this, a great option is to find a corner or a shelf and put it right there along your spine and try to pinch around that. Either way. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Okay, set up and do an air push-up here. So bring those arms back, wrist in line with those elbows, push away. Right there, we're practicing that movement. Pinch at the bottom, pull the shoulder blades apart right here. So if all of you are facing me except for Becca, I want all of y'all to turn to the side. Watch your arms. Look at your wrist in comparison to your elbows. Are they in line, or is your wrist up here or your wrist down here? We want them in line. Practice that movement. Yep. So Casey, your hands are going to come down a little lower and come right here a little more. Better. Yes. Kate, good. Linda, yes. Heather, good. Yes. Good job, Becca. Good. Practicing that movement. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Raise the roof here. Same mechanic idea. We want those wrists over those elbows. Pressing up and over. So at the top, notice my wrists come over the top of my elbows. The bottom, they stay over the top. They're not in here. Practice that movement. Think about squeezing those delts, which is the top of those shoulders up and over. Yep. Good. 1 more. Up at the top here, baby pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Sip of water, gang, and grab your weights. Any questions over anything we did in the warm-up? I did mute some of y'all because I had a couple of feedback on my end. So you could feel free to unmute at any time, by the way. Oh, we lost both headphones. Okay. Sorry if that was loud. Okay, we're starting with those squat to press movements here. So gonna have your weights if you have them. Okay, you can have your weights stay up here the whole time. Squat and press over the top. Another option would be is if you have a hard time getting low enough or you need a good stopping point, having your stool or chair right there, tap your weights or your hands, bring it up right there as well. All the options. Or you can sit onto your stool, preferably not that low, and press up over the head. Okay, so we have 5 of those, followed by 5 push-ups. My recommendation for the sake of fluidity is to alternate with an elevated push-up. So a wall, your chair. Everybody good with that? Nod your head if you are. I'm seeing no heads nod. So I need like a dramatic, I need to see ponytails move. Yes, okay, good. Okay, it is 5 reps of both. So 5 squat to press, 5 push-ups, and it's 5 minutes. So just keep going, rest as you need to. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 5 reps. Use that momentum to drive those weights up. 3, 4, 1 more. 5, good. Then you go to your push-ups, however you're doing it, whether you're on the wall, floor, your couch. I'm gonna do wall push-ups here, practicing that movement that we just did. 5 reps, core's engaged, tail slightly tucked, abs are braced. Braced is different than holding your breath. Okay, if you have a hard time bracing, think about tucking your tail and gently squeezing your lower abs. That's a way to practice the brace, okay? Back to the top, keep going. If you're faster than me, because I'm talking about it, keep moving. Keep moving. You set this pace. I'm gonna be giving cues as we go through. Okay, that's 5. 1 minute in. 1 minute in, keep moving. So 5 squat to press, 5 push-ups. Practicing that movement we did at the warm-up here. Pinch the shoulder blades, pull apart. Good, wrist in line with the elbows. Keep moving. Modify if you need to or adjust. Maybe squat onto a box. Maybe drop a ground. It's going to give you a little more assistance. So if you've been on the floor, move to your couch. If you've been on your couch, move to your wall. If you're on your wall, walk yourself more upright. It'll give you a little more assistance. You have a minute 3. Minute 3. You got this. You're 80% done. Keep moving here. 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Keeping that spine straight from your head to your tail. 35. Love it. Good job. Heather, try your hands a little wider next time, okay? On the push-up. Just a smidgen, yeah. Is that a little better? Okay, awesome. You got 15 seconds. 10. Finish wherever you're at. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Sip of water. Good job. Whew. So, I love a good EMOM, which is every minute on the minute, or an AMREP, because it's a great way to add conditioning or cardiovascular training into your weight training without running or hopping. So there's always options for you. Nothing wrong with running or hopping, but it's not always for everybody. Any questions of everything we just did?
My
Everybody okay?
biceps are on fire.
Your biceps are on fire?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yeah, because they got to support everything. Woo! Good work. Okay, y'all. We're getting on the floor. So start making your way to the floor here. Now that we're all nice and warm, we have that fly to pull over. Now, this is a little bit easier to set up if you have weights. Now, if you have bands, I'm going to show you a couple options real quick. Here. So if you have bands, I'll show you here. Okay. So first off, let's start with weights. Let's go there and we'll show. So you're going to be laying on your back. It's 8 reps, by the way. It's not for time. So you're good. You can have your feet flat. Okay. You're going to do a fly. So you're going to open up wide, come up together, over the top here. So, but we're actually going to split those into 2. So that way we're going to just do our flies. Then we're going to do our pullovers here. Okay. If you have a band, you will lay over the top of your band here with the band in each hand, opening up as wide as you can, coming up over the top. Right there. Now for the pullovers, you can either loop it underneath your knees here, right there, and pull back over the top right there. Or you can anchor your band in a door or something and pull over the top that way too, okay? That's going to be supersetted with shoulder taps. Okay, so we'll flip over. You can be on your knees into a knee push-up position right here, or a toe push-up, and then you're going to tap your shoulders, okay? We'll cover it more when we get there. So we're going to start with the flies, just opening the chest, feeling the spread in our chest here. We have 8 reps. We're going to do this together, so stay with my tempo here. Knuckles are to the ceiling, soft bend in the elbows. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down. Arms wide. Up 1. Down. Up 2. Down. Up 3. Down. Up 4. Good job. Down. Up 5. Down. Up 6. 2 more. Down. Up 7. 1 more. Down. Up 8. Good. We're going to pullovers. Drop a weight if you need to. Adjust if you need a band. Here we go. Pullovers. In 3, 2, 1. Going down over the top of your head, keeping that low back pinned. Pull it up. 1. Arms stay straight. Don't bend at those elbows. If you go here, it's called a skull crusher. Yep. Down. Up. 2. Down. Up. 3. Down. Up. 4. Focus on the stretch underneath your armpits. Down. Up. 5. You may feel some just below the neck and the back. Down. Up. 6. Down. Keeping those arms as straight as you can. Up. 7. 1 more. Down. Up. 8. Good job. Weights to the side. Bands to the side. Shoulder taps. Come into that push-up position or knee push-up. So from the front angle, it's going to look like this, and you're going to tap right here. You have 8 each way right there. Space between your feet's going to help at your own pace. 8 each side. Try not to rock. Very good. The wider your knees are and your hands, it'll help. Give you a good base support there. There you go. 8 each way. Becca, your form's been good, girl. You're doing good. Nice. Good. Once you finish your 8 each way, we're going back to the flies. This time I'm going to supervise and see where everybody's at. So one thing about flies that I have always had a hard time is feeling the stretch in my chest. So if you have a hard time feeling it, put your mind on that area and focus on feeling the stretch as you expand your arms, okay? 8 reps, here we go. Arms up, 2, 1, down. Up 1. Down. Up 2. Down. Up 3. Down. Up 4. You can go slower than me if you need a little more challenge. Down. Up 5. Kate, just a tiny bit more elbow bend here. Down. Up 6. Yes, that's much better. Heather, good. Nice, Stacy. Down. Up 7. Nice. Last one. Down. Up 8. Good. We're going to pullovers. Pullovers. Feel free to adjust your weights if you need to. Glue those dumbbells together. Keep that low back pinned to the floor. That's going to be your range predictor. Okay, here we go. 2, 1, back. Up 1. Feel that stretch in your lats, so underneath your armpits and your abs. Down. Up 2. There you go. Good job. Down. Up 3. Down. Up 4. If you need to make it a little more challenging, you can pick those feet up. Down. Up 5. Down. Up 6. 2 more. Down. Up 7. 1 more. Down. Up 8. Good job. Shoulder taps is next. 8 each way. Your goal here is to focus on not rocking. Try not to rock from side to side. Try to be as stable as you can. Squeeze your glutes, brace your abs, and I want you to breathe through your reps. Breathe through your reps. 8 each side at your own pace. Go ahead and go when you're ready. Good. Be in control. Imagine if I said freeze, you could hold wherever you were at, even if it was just for a second or two. Very good, y'all. Nice work. Good. Woohoo. Child's pose is a great place to recover or cobra in between. Nice job. Good. When you're ready, back to your laying on your back. We have our last set of flies. My challenge here to you is if you feel like your weights are too light, I want you to make yourself go as slow as you can down and slow as you can up while mentally focusing on these muscles right here in the chest. Okay? Softening those elbows, making that nice little circle shape with our arms. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Arms up and go. Down. Up 1. Down. Up 2. There you go. Down. Up 3. Down. Up 4. Down. Up 5. Down. Up 6. Down. Up 7. Down. Up 8. Good. Pullovers. Really focus on feeling that stretch underneath your armpits and those lats, keeping that low back pinned, but breathing through the movement, breathing in as you go overhead, breathing out as you come back over the top of you. Here we go. 3, 2, weights up and go. Down. Up 1. Down. Up 2. Heather, your palms can go together if you would rather than that. Stance your hands. Down. Up 3. Down. Up 4. There you go. Down. Up 5. Down. Up 6. Down. Up 7. Last one. Down. Up 8. Very good. Back to shoulder taps. Last time here. I want you to try to add a small pause on your side. So come up, pause, switch, pause, switch to like 1 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi. Still 8 each side. Focus on your breath here. Breath is your ally. Bracing your core and your abs. Take your time. Go when you're ready. If you feel really unstable, that's okay. It's a new skill. Take your time. This is working your core and your shoulders and upper torso area. There you go. Try to control the down and up with that hand. Try not to rapid fire them. Nice. 1 Mississippi at the top. 1 Mississippi. Yep. There you go. Get it all out. Nice. Nice. Good work. Nice. Once you finish your reps, definitely come into child's pose if you need to, and grab a sip of water. If you're not sure what child's pose is, it's sitting back on your heels, arms are extended out in front of you. We're trying to sit that bum right over the top of our heels. Arms are so far extended in front of us that we get a stretch in those lats. And we want to take a deep breath here and space between those knees so we have space for that belly to expand. Give me 1 more deep breath there. And then if you need a sip of water, grab it, and then we're going to flip over. Okay.
If you haven't noticed, Kelsey, my default is always child's pose because my shoulders are so tight all the time. Like I just naturally go back into that position every time.
Absolutely. That and scorpion stretch are really going to be good allies for you. So we'll show that real quick while we're recovering. So you start in a T position on the ground here. Take one hand close to you and roll onto that arm. That's a great way to open up that chest. So you determine how far you roll right there. So that's a good one as well. Okay, gang. We're flipping over. We got heel plank and stir the pot. We'll have a stretch in between. Now, heel plank is another version of a glute bridge. I like it because it adds a nice little bit of core in it. Big caveat here is how far you walk your feet out is going to determine the challenge for you. But you got to keep your glutes and your abs engaged. So you're going to start in a regular glute bridge up. You're going to walk your feet out as far as you can and hold it. Okay? Now, big thing here is if you start feeling any lower back pain or any pain in your abs, walk your feet in until you can find a place that you can hold it and you can breathe through this. Okay? Breathe through that. Any questions on that piece? None? Okay. If you change your mind on the questions after the first one, let me know. Okay? Number 2 is stir the pot. We're going to do legs over the top, palms into the floor. Toes are going to be pointed. You're going to do very small circles here. Very small circles. We're going to do we're going to do seconds this way, then seconds the other. Big thing here, we want to imagine our hips are a bowl of water. We ain't going to spill any water out of our bowl. That's our biggest goal here. So as you get stronger, you get more stable, you're actually going to be able to make this circle bigger and not spill any water out. Okay, but start here in that very small circle. If you can, bring that head up like I have it here and hold it. You can keep your palms in or you can elevate. Okay? Questions? Everybody okay with that? Okay, I'm seeing no nods or panic, so I'm assuming everything's great. Okay, heel plank. Heel plank is first. This is for time, so reset as much as you need to. Okay, here we go. Starting in 3, 2, bridge up. Walk those feet out and hold. Toes are peeled off the ground. Toes are peeled off the ground. Halfway. 5 seconds here. Glutes are squeezed, breathing. 2, 1. Come down to the floor. Good job. Toes to the ceiling. Stir the pot. If you can, try to get those toes pointed, legs as straight as you can. It's okay if you have a little bend, if you have some mobility. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stir that pot. Very small movements, focusing on keeping your ball of water stable. Staying in that same direction. I'll tell you when to switch. Switch directions. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Staying here. You can either relax your head or you can keep it up. Staying here. Lower that bottom leg as far as you can. Hover, 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 hover. Bring it up. Other side. Hover, hover. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up and hug them in. Nice job. Good. Good. Sit here and rock either side to side, maybe forward and backward there. Good. Maybe hug one leg in at a time here. We're going to go back to that heel plank next. Is everybody good? Does anybody have any questions before round 2? Anything about the setup or anything? Okay. Very good. Big thing here on heel plank that I always like to emphasize is you want to brace your core. So a great way to practice here is to imagine when you take a breath, if you're laying on the ground, to push your belly in 360 degrees. So into the floor, out the sides and up the top with the breath here. Okay. Heel plank. 3, 2, bridge up. Walk the feet out as far as you can and hold. Try to make sure there's space between your feet. Toes are to the ceiling. Halfway. Remember, you can always walk your feet in if you need to adjust. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Good job. Toes to the ceiling. Okay, now that you kind of got the gist, try to make your circle a little bigger. It's okay if you spill a little bit of water this time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Make them as big as you can without rolling from side to side. Switch directions. You control how big your circles get. 3, 2, 1. Toes to the ceiling. Lower one leg as far as you can. Wherever you're at, it's okay. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Other side. Lower. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. And hug those legs in. Good. Round 2. We have one more, ladies. One more. Maybe rock side to side, maybe forward and backward. Maybe you hug one leg in. You kind of got a little lottery choice here. Whatever you need in this moment. Maybe you sit there and lay in corpse pose. That's also a great one too. Corpse pose is great. I like the other version where it's where you have your arms over the top and your legs out. And you try to like pull your fingers and toes in opposite directions here. Good. Okay, start walking those feet in. We have our last round here. Last round. So walk those feet in. Set your mind what your goal is this time. Maybe you walk your feet out a little more. Maybe you focus on breathing the whole time and not holding your breath. Here we go. 3, 2, hips up. Walk your feet out. Walk your feet out. Toes to the ceiling and hold. Hold. Breathing. Glutes are squeezed. Abs and glutes are working together here. 10 seconds. Tuck that tail up underneath you. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hips down. Toes to the ceiling. Last bit of this, stir the pot. Okay, we're going to do both legs, small circles. Both legs, reverse small circles. Then I'm going to have you take one leg down. And we're going to do one leg, small circles one way, then the other. Then we'll switch. Then we'll do our L hold there to finish. Okay, toes to the ceiling. Small circles. 3, 2, 1, and go. Small circles. Try to focus on feeling your abs, your pelvic floor, and everything helping you do this movement. Everything's working together here. So small circles. Switch directions. You need to lower your head down if you have any neck pain. That's okay. Be very aware. Small circles here. Good. Drop a leg down. The other one's over top. The other one's flat on the ground. Small circles here. Small circles. Tight small circles. Using that core. So if you can get those shoulders up, get them off. Keep going. Switch directions. Small circles. Toes to the ceiling on that one side. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Toes to the ceiling. And go. Small circles. You may realize one side's harder than the other. Keep those circles stable. Watch the pelvis. Keep going here. Switch directions. Cores engaged. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs up. Toes to the ceiling. L hold to finish off. Lower one leg. Toes pointed. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Other side. Lower. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Legs down. Nice job. Good job here. Okay, take one leg to the opposite knee here in that figure 4. So ankle to opposite knee. Hug that leg into you here. Good. Switch sides. Ankle to opposite knee, then hug it in. Try to use your muscles and push that knee that's pointing off to the side away from you. Harder you hug that leg, typically the deeper the stretch is. That always varies from person to person. Good, release, and I want you to come lying onto one side here. One side. Legs are pulled up, knees are even with the hips, feet are out. You almost look like you're gonna go to sleep. What you want to think about here. Yep. I'm gonna have you take your hands straight out in front of the shoulders, palms together. If you need to tuck something underneath your head, you can. Keeping those legs stacked and this bottom arm pinned against the floor, I want you to pull that arm across your body, opening your chest, opening that hand behind you. Eyes follow that. And I want you to open as wide as you can, keeping those legs stacked without them ungluing from each other. Hold the back for a second there, maybe a breath or two, and bring it in. Back to the start. The other option is to take that top hand, flip the palm to the ceiling, and go around your head in a circle back to that ending position we were just in. Yep, very good. Hold for a second, then bring it back. Okay, now at your own pace, you can do either one of those we just did right here. So you can open straight across, hold, keeping those legs glued, or you can go over the top in that windmill-like fashion. Got enough time for 2 more of your choice. Good. Come back to that starting position. And I want you to take the bottom leg, not the top leg, the bottom leg, and straighten it out. The top leg's going to stay bent and come all the way to the floor. So bottom leg is straight, top leg is bent. We're still in that same starting position with the upper body. Same rule applies. Bottom hand stays glued, knee stays glued. Open up and see the difference. See if you feel a deeper stretch here for you. Keep that knee glued. That knee should not come off the ground on that front knee. Yep, very good. Eyes follow that hand. Bring it back. Now try the windmill. Palm up, go around. Right there. Now some of you may be able to open up a little more. Some of you may feel like your hand's up to the ceiling. That's okay. And bring it back. Good. At your own pace, you got a time for 3 of your choice, either straight across in this position or windmill right there at your own choice. Okay. Nice. Keep that knee glued. Don't let it come off the ground. 1 more rep here. And good. Switch sides when you're ready. We're going to start on the other side. So roll to the other side. Legs are stacked, just like we did the other side. Make sure those feet are underneath your knees. They're not like your toes. Your heels are not like tucked underneath your bum. You want your heels in line with your knees at 90 degree. Arms are straight out. Start going directly across the body, opening up. Eyes follow that hand as big as you can. Try to get that other shoulder blade that's opening to the floor. Bring it back when you're ready, keeping those legs glued. Now try the windmill. So going palm up, open as big as you can. Trying to get that opposite hand, shoulder to the floor there. Becca, your assistant is so helpful today. I love it. Back to the start. Good. Okay, you have a couple reps here at your own time or your own pace, whichever one felt best for you to do here with those legs stacked. Good. Finish your last rep here. Then we're going to go to that bottom leg straight. Okay. Once you finish that rep you're on, take that bottom leg and straighten it out. Top leg is still bent, knees still glued to the floor. Take 1 rep each way. 1 across the chest, open up as big as you can. Eyes follow that hand, opening up behind you. Bring it back when you're ready and do the windmill. After you do the windmill, do a couple reps of either direction of your choice. Focusing on your breathing, maybe holding that extended position open, and take a deep breath while you're there. See if you can sink a little deeper into it. One more rep. Get your one more rep in. Once you finish your last rep, I want you to come back to lying on your back here, legs tucked in, and I want you to kind of rock and roll that spine there. Maybe roll in a circle here, massaging side to side, forward and back, maybe in a circle. Circle's really hard. There you go. Good. When you're ready, start to rock and roll. See if you can roll yourself back up to a seating position. There you go. Good. Once you come to a seated position, extend those legs out in front of you. Toes are flexed, so toes are pointed to you. I want you to reach for your feet. If you can grab your feet, great. If not, grab behind your calves or your knees and gently give yourself a little pull there. Focus on taking a deep breath in and out. One more time, deep breath in and out. Good. Point both feet, toes are pointed, and take 2 more deep breaths in here. Toes are pointed, same stretch. Deep breath in, out. One more time. Deep breath in and out. Good. Coming to a hands and knees position, we have one more mobility to finish off today here. This is called chicken wing. So knees are underneath hips, hands are underneath shoulders. You're either going to take your hand directly behind your neck or your head, or in the small of your back. So like from the top, it looks like this right there. So what I'm going to have you do is keep that other hand and both knees planted on the ground, space between those knees. I want you to breathe in on the down, dropping that elbow to the other arm, and breathing out, opening as big as you can. Eyes follow that elbow, opening that thoracic spine as much as you can. I don't want to see you whip. I want you to control, round that back as you come in, breathing in, and I want you to breathe out, open up as big as you can, keeping both knees on the ground and that other arm. That other arm that's on the mat the whole time does not bend. Go ahead. So breathe in on the down, curling in, and breathing out on the up. Hold the top for a second there, and back down. Try to look up toward the ceiling at the top. So eyes look toward that elbow. There you go. Yep, very good. One more. Hold that top when you get there for 3, 2, 1. Switch sides when you're ready. Good. Other side. Focus on your breathing here. Breathing in on the in as you roll in. Breathe out as you come up, opening up as hard as you can. Pushing yourself at the top there. Control the down. Try not to rapid fire, so go a little slower, Miss Becca. There you go. Good. So Kate, since you have so much room to come, you have as much mobility to come in, let that elbow come across that other arm a little more and see if that helps on that downward portion for you. Yep, there you go. Now open up as big as you can going up. Elbow, elbow. Yeah, there you go. Good. Heather, that looked really good on both sides. Nice, Casey. Good. Linda, love it, love it. Nice. Finish your last rep. When you're ready, you're going to go into either child's pose or you can sit on your shins, whatever is comfortable for you. Whatever is comfortable for you. And I just want you to sit here and I just want you to let gravity take hold of you into the floor, taking a deep breath in and out. I want you to focus on trying to slow your breath down. Feel free to change your position if that's not comfortable for you. Take another deep breath in, slower than the first. And all the way out. While you're sitting here, take an inventory of your body, your breath, heart rate. How does it feel? Where are you? Tightness, any stiffness? Does it feel fatigued, tired? Does it feel grateful? Whatever the place may be, just kind of take inventory. You're hungry. Focus on slowing that breath. Let your mind wander for just a minute. Bring your thoughts back to your breath here. And I just want you to focus on the in and the out portion. Let's take a deep breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 2, 1. Breathe it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly come out of that position to an upright position. Bring yourself back to present here. Good job, ladies. Very good job. Hope you guys enjoyed today's class and that little pause at the end of class just to kind of take an inventory and take a breath. Great job today. I'm going to stop the recording here, but if you have any questions, if you're watching the replay, please make sure you post them in Slack. I'll be happy to answer them. And thank you so much for coming to the workout.